Hallo dames en heren, hartelijk welkom hier op circuitpark Zandvoort. We zijn hier aanwezig in het weekend waarin veel racerij is. Het begon gisteren allemaal met de Syntix Winter Endurance Kampioenschap. En 4 uur durende race. Nu zijn we hier aanwezig voor de Philips Cup Series. Seizoen nummer 4 is dit en dit is race nummer 14 van de kalender. Ook gesponsord door Syntix. De Syntix Stock Car Challenge is de naam van de race. 42 wagens staan hier op het starting grid. Er zijn 14 rondjes die we gaan rijden hier. And now I'm going to switch to English again because probably none of you understood anything about this. But once again, we are here for the Philips Cup Series Season 4, race number 14 of the season at my own home track. We are here at Zandvoort. Yesterday we had the Syntix World Endurance Championship, having a race over an endurance race, 4 hours. I went there actually, so it was pretty. This weekend is all Zandvoort. So and today we are back again as at Zandvoort with the Philips Cup Series, as we have the Syntix Stock Car Challenge over here. A 14 lap race around this great looking racetrack. Before we start, we're gonna go through a couple of things. First off, people who are in the Star Super Speedway series have already knew that I had issues with things, and who follow me on who follow this NASCAR series on Facebook as well. What happened? The audio was really screwed up. I thought, at the moment, the Audacity was really lagging and stuff. And at the moment it is doing fine. The thing is, I'm not sure how it's going to happen or how it's going to be. After the race I did Tuesday, it was the Stark Super Speedway Series race, Reprise Records 500. Ever since then I've been having some issues with my computer. It's overheating. Well, it's like extremely hot after just 10 minutes of being turned on. And also it is just extremely slow. Everything I do is just extremely slow. So, well, I'm not sure how it's going to play out today. Hopefully it will work fine, and if it doesn't, I already did a lot of things. I've cleaned my PC completely. I think I removed like 100 gigabytes from my, I don't know how to pronounce it, but from my laptop, so it should be all fine. And I also did a virus scan, how you call it, malware scan, and it's deleted 5 things. So I hope that everything is now alright. I think it's already a little bit faster, so I hope it's going to play out well. And if not, I do have to. Well, I'm not sure what I'm going to do after that. I was thinking about doing just a pause. I get a new laptop most likely somewhere later in November or the beginning of December, so hopefully that will solve a lot of things. So well, it's already starting to lag a little bit. I just hope that it's going to play out well. That's one thing. Second thing, I have no clue how this uploading will go with the new Google Plus. Most of you have already heard it. Most of you has already complained about it. Just like me, I don't like Google Plus at all, and now they force everybody to make Google Plus, so I just truly hate it. So, well, I have no clue how the uploading of this video will go. James has already uploaded a couple of videos and some others as well, so hopefully Google Plus will not be too big of a problem. Yeah, now I'm starting to pay more and more attention to my laptop, which is also not good. Then a couple of other things. First off, a couple of drivers are back, including Inge Lambliana in the 01 car. She's starting in 4th position. She's back in the 01 car after being injured. Jocelyn van der Aert is also back. She already was back at the Star Wars Super Speedway Series race we did Tuesday. And I think that was all of the replacement drivers. Andrea Eriksson is driving the number 9 car. I'm not sure if I should have put her or Saya Sumi in that, was since Andrea Eriksson got a top 10 last time I put her in, and Saya Sumi has already run a couple of races. And then we got something else. Probably some of you have already seen it on Facebook. I have made some new templates. I made them myself indeed. Well, just simply copying them from it was Nationwide Series mod. But ladies and gentlemen, we have completely new type Mercedes. There is Jane Pinter in the number 27 new Mercedes car. So it looks really great, this template, I think. I'm indeed once again made it myself, but it was not too big of an issue, not too much work. Just simply copy pasting those parts. And also Eline Suite is driving the number 82 with a new Mercedes. And this is indeed from the same makers that also made the BMW template. So you can also see that I Love Deutsche Post logo on there, the yellow bar. And well, the Mercedes is not the only template that I changed. Also Audi has now an updated template. Here we got Sander Corsen number 60 car, new Audi A4, and we might even have an even newer Audi and even better looking Audi template. Josiah Cobb has one. I asked about him, he will send it to me sometime later, he said. I hope that he's going to send them. But well, it looks that thing really looks great. And here's also Sam Brady in number 89 car, the pole sitter actually in a new Audi. So another main thing, staying over here with pole sitter Sam Brady, he has commented. And how big is that? That is extremely big. Now there are not 4 but only 1 person who has not commented on a race yet since race number 12 or something. So only William Duncan is now in danger of falling out of the sport, and that does mean that Andrew Robinson, Matt Bonassi, and also Skylar Dixon will not be racing this season in the Phillips Cup Series. They were on the replacement driver list, but now only Chris Washer could come in, as he was the first one on the list. So if William Duncan does not come, it will be Chris Washer replacing him. And I should grab something. I just reminded that, and I will be right back. And we are back again over here. I just had to grab this program book over here. Well, I don't know the names of all the turns over here, but I do know most of them. But just as we were going to go through the race, I will tell you what turn is what. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to just get started over here. On RTL 7 we are again. But first we need to get this race started. Man, I'm running downstairs and upstairs and I'm already extremely tired. That's not good. So Sam Brady is on the pole. The thing is, by the way, what I changed about this racetrack setup a lot, extremely much. I really changed a lot over here. And oh, we're already in the last turn over here, the Arie Luijendijk bocht. Ladies and gentlemen, coming on the front stretch, you will see that this race will be a crazy race, possibly a wreckfest as well. So ladies and gentlemen, the green flag is out over here at Zandvoort, as everybody's storming into the Tarzan bocht over here, turn number 1 that is. And it is the 89 car of Sam Brady taking the lead over here in this brand new Audi. But the Ford of Zachary Robinson is still there. Going into the Gerlach bocht. Ooh, that's a dangerous turn over there. This is going to be the biggest trouble spot of today. Look at Zachary Robinson, the 08 car, coming down low. And we had cars into the wall. Couple of cars brushing the wall. There you see Stephen Kimball. Oh, and cars going into the guardrail over here. Look at that. Ooh, that's not good. Zach Satzer in the 61 car. Goodness gracious, that was a big crash. But the battle for the lead is on over here. Oh, and Zachary Robinson goes off track. Sam Brady retakes the lead with Jackson Phillips, his teammate, running behind him now. As they storm into the Masters bocht, it is. No, it was bocht 7, excuse me, and bocht 8. Those are 2 turns without a name, so they call them the bocht zonder naam. And here they come onto the front stretch again, racing into it was called the S-bocht, but they changed the name to the Hans Ernst bocht. So here we are, and Jackson Phillips now under full pressure of Inge Ljubljana there. Zachary Robinson fell back to 4th position. The 2 is there as well. Makoto Iguchi and the 44 car storming into the Kumo bocht. Kumo Tires is one of the big sponsors over here. And here Sam Brady comes around the racetrack through the Arie Luijendijk bocht, takes the checkered, not the checkered flag, but comes across the start-finish line. Caution number 1. And there we go. So a big crash over here. And there's the pace cars. There you see Joshua Michaels, he was involved. Joseph Nessa, man, he has a terrible luck in that number 62 Jacobs paint scheme. A couple of cars are on pit road, like Dirk Roogloot. Ooh. Joshua Michaels coming on pit road. Dirk Roogloot in the number 57 car was 9th in points. He was the points leader, fell back to 9th in points. That's really terrible. Zach Sasser as well on pit road there. Joshua Michaels. And also the number 76 car of Kenny Bale. So, and a couple of others which had trouble and damage all around this racetrack. There's Anna Greg with damage. So I'm going to, it's pretty impossible to go through everything that happened on this lap. Most likely a lot of cars went off track at some point. But the big crash happened over here in the Hugenholzbocht. And also it probably starts somewhere in the Gerlachbocht. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take you now to the herhalingen. So here we are back again. Oh, my laptop is starting to be slow again, but I think it's still doing fine and still recording everything. So Anna Greg in the 18 car, this is where it's going to start, and this is just one big mess between the Gerlachbocht and the Hugenholzbocht. That section, I will show you what happened over to Anna Greg as she drives it into the Gerlachbocht and just spins out. This is a really difficult turn, and we see a lot of cars go off track. Anna Greg, I think she's doing fine. Everybody else around her though wrecks. I mean, look at this. I'm going to rewind it over here because, well, Anna Greg was running in 5th position and everything else went wrong. There's the number 76 car of Kenny Bale. He also completely spun out. So, and I think I'm not sure if he actually was involved in more trouble. Probably was somewhere. Oh, I think he was. So let's see. He was together with Zach Sasser and Dirk Roogloot. They all bunched up over there. You see a couple of other cars spinning. And look at oh my goodness. Look at that hit over there. As Zach Sasser tumbles over in the number 61 car. That is amazing. Look at this. Just look at this. This is recorded from, I'm not sure. I think this is, this actually, okay. I'm not sure what section it was. Well, I think right behind the Hugel or the Gerlachbocht. So, but Zach Sasser took one wild tumble over here. But we should take a look at. There's Stephen Kimball. He went around in the number 97 car, and that bunched a couple of people up. Son, of course, went into the wall together with Jeffrey Buckeye over there in the 24 car, and everybody just comes sliding in, flipping over. Joseph Onesto into the wall there. Also Michael Krakonder involved. Oh, there you see more cars going off track, but first we'll focus on this part. This is just a messy part. And it is possible that it's going to be messy every single lap. That is possible. I've changed the track any so that we will have at least exciting racing. And not like last season, it was pretty boring race, but it might, well, I think it's going to be exciting yet still great racing. So let's take a look here at Zach Sasser with the helicopter view. Everybody just bunching up together and slowing down, and then the 76 car tries to get in line, doesn't work, and there, big hit. Zach Sasser flips over on top of the guardrail. That is like the biggest crash I've seen at Zandvoort, I think, ever. Well, not ever. I've seen cars going flying into the wall as well before, so at least this was now there's one thing I forgot, and that's my pen, and that's not. Oh, it's always the pen problem. Yes, indeed, always the pen problem. Well, this is not working, but it doesn't matter. Flip number 26 over here. Lagging computer. I hope it's going to play out well. And if not, I'm not sure. On board now with Zach Sasser. That will take you to the rest of the issues. There you see Kenny Bale will try to slide in line, and eventually he wrecks both himself as well as Dirk Roogloot, as well as Zach Sasser. Man, look at this car, that's just weird. Goodness gracious. And then of course we had more trouble up front over here. Oh, that's the wrong way. Oops. Couple of cars with damage already, and here a couple of cars getting together, and it seems like Where's Josh? I missed him. There he is. Joshua Michaels, he went off track. Got turned over there by Denise Steinauer into the wall. And slams into the guardrail over there. And also, oh, Denise Steinauer I think also spins over there. There she spins, but she saves it. Also Kelly Waters into the wall as well as the number 53 car. So that's not good for them. And I'm not sure if there was any more trouble. Oh yeah, leader went off track over here. There he goes. Zachary Robinson just completely misses the racetrack. I'm not sure. Aileen South also goes off the racetrack. A couple of others go off the racetrack over here. This is a section where cars tend to run a little bit too wide. And there, look at all the damage on this 04 car of Joshua Michaels. There's a lot of damage over here. The leader though is Sam Brady. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take you back to the green flag. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again over here with Sam Brady in the lead. Teammate Jackson Phillips in second, Ingel Homoliana in third, Zachary Robinson in fourth, Makoto Iguchi in fifth, sixth we got Jeff Stevens, seventh is Jane Pinter in this new Mercedes, eighth is William Duncan, ninth is Sean Howell and the new Mercedes of Aileen South in 10th, so Mercedes already doing a pretty good job over here. There you see Dirk Roogloot on pit road. I'm surprised that he's still alive and racing. A couple of drivers are out of this race. So there you see Kenny Bale, Dirk Roogloot is a lap down and Zach Sasser also. But I think that it says 1 lap down, but I think that both Zach Sasser and Kenny Bale have retired. I'm surprised if Dirk Roogloot could still continue. And somehow he's completely disappeared. So only 2 laps on the caution, obviously. So that's pretty short. Going through the S turn over here, the S-bocht. For the ones who don't know what the word bocht means, bocht is just turn. So this is the Kumho bocht, or the Kumho turn. And the Arie Luijendijk, you probably know Arie Luijendijk. This is an old IndyCar driver. And now his son was driving, but Sam Brady, ladies and gentlemen, in the number 89 car in the lead. The thing is, with these restarts, you are going to see battling. The green flag is out, and who is going to make a move soon? That's the question. It seems like Jackson Phillips cannot get towards Sam Brady. Oh, he's just... Ooh, now Ingel Homoliana slides wide. And Zachary Robinson gets passed by a couple of people. Battle for 4th position, Makoto Iguchi. It seems like she's the one who can make some spots. Oh, but now she's on the outside. If she can stick it over there, which she cannot, well, she's still on the outside of the number 44 car. Sam Brady's still in the lead. Everything's still going green. Well, green apparently, but not alright. Oh! And there the 97 car spun. And now the caution is out. But we got a battle for the lead. And Sam Brady goes off track. Leader's going off track once again. And he then hits the 44 car. Going through Schijfvlak. I think it's Schijfvlak over there. No, that's the Mastersbocht. I keep on mixing up the Mastersbocht and the Schijfvlak. Schijfvlak is the most dangerous turn over here. Somebody going through the grass. That is the 43 car of Nick Pericles. I'm not sure if others are going through the grass. Well, here are a couple of cars who had issues and have damage. But it is now the 70 car of Jackson Phillips in the lead. Your Daytona 500 winner. I think we have had all different winners this season so far. But this number 70 car could be the first one to spoil this party. But he has a 2-time champion right in his rearview mirror. And that's actually Zach Sasser, won 2 races in a row. So he's the first one to win 2 races this season. So the caution is out once again. And there you see 3rd, 4th and 5th. Where's Sam Brady? He fell back to 6th position. So that's pretty far. And here everybody coming through against. Also Joshua Michaels is still driving. So that's good for him there. There's Kyle Thomas in number 53 car with a heck lot of damage. And here are more cars with damage. Probably from previous incidents as well as this incident. There's the Andrea Eriksson with issues. So that's the 2nd car of the Enrage Performance team that already has issues. The 3rd car is right there in 4th position. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Phillips in the lead. Take you to the herhalingen. And the herhaling is replay, obviously. Most of the times it doesn't matter if somebody goes into the wall, but most of the time it's just who goes into the wall first over here in the Gerlachbocht, the biggest trouble spot after racetrack. Sean Howell is this time the first one to go into the wall. He was running in 9th position at the line, or he restarted in 9th. Hits the wall and goes around, and that will trigger a pretty big incident which will solve itself pretty easily. There are a couple of cars go around. Well, there's a couple of cars just spinning around. Anna Gregg is one of them, as well as Jackson. No, not Jackson Phillips. John Andrews. Let's see. Also, I think Denise Steinauer went around over here. Oops. And there, Ray Takeda, she saves it, but there Anna Gregg gets turned by Leah Walker and goes around. Also, Natalie Hills, barely saves it, I think. Yeah, she saves it, so that's pretty good. And there Jackson Phillips went around, and this is where the carnage, where there was more carnage over here. I think the 41 car went into the wall, but I'm not sure. Yes, he went. And then there, Denise Steinauer, nowhere to go. That did actually pretty much a lot of damage to both of those cars. But now we'll focus on everybody else. There, Bassini's, no, we should go to the number 9 car. There, Andrea Eriksson will get turned by Kyle Thomas, excuse me. And go into the wall. And while everybody here is just starting to go back to racing, Stephen Kimball gets turned by number 24 car of Dam Caps into Andrea Eriksson. So, I went the wrong way again. What is it with this thing over here? I'm not sure if anybody went off track over here. Well, a couple of cars went off track, but most of the things... there Jane Pinter also goes off track. First it was Sam Brady, and then it was Jane Pinter, so... I'm not sure if others went off track as well. There, Joslev van der Aert went off track. Comes up the racetrack again. We'll lose some time. And there, 2 cars going off track. John Andrews and Michael Krakander. And I hope for them that they will not turn each other, because that would be not useful. And there, I don't think that there was much more problems. So Jackson Phillips and number 70 cars in the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to what? It's time to take you back to the green flag, oftewel the hair start. Restart, hair start. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again, and my computer is getting slower and slower. But we got Jackson Phillips in the lead, Inge Lambliana in second, third we got Zachary Robinson, fourth is Makoto Iguchi, fifth we got Jeff Stevens in the 44 car. Then we got Sam Brady. We got the 17 car of William Duncan. Aileen de Stuiten, Jane Pinter, the 2 Mercedeses. And the 88 car of Nick Caps is in 10th. And everybody else is just over here. Pretty slow through the bocht zonder naam, Masters bocht en bochts. I'm not even sure. It says bocht 7, bocht 8. I'm not sure which one of those turn is the bocht zonder naam. Or either if they are both bocht zonder naam. I think the bocht 8 is the one, the left hand turn. Going into the Hans Ernst bocht. I pretty much know this racetrack. I've been here 5 or 6 times in my life. I'm not sure how many times. At least 2 times this year already. With the 7th of July and the 6th of July as well. And yesterday, and next year I'm probably going for a couple of times. Because there's going to be a 12 hours of Zandvoort. Indeed, in the GT series, I'm not sure which GT series, but I think the Blancpain Endurance series, they're going here for a 12-hour race. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm going to go there most likely as soon as the tickets are for sale. I'm going to try to buy some tickets. And somebody blew up over here, I think. Oh, trouble! Oh, look out. We had issues over here. And a big one as well. Both, look at this. The 44 car went into the wall. I think somebody blew up. I'm not sure who, but everybody just trying to come. Well, the caution is out once again. And here we got more trouble. 3 cars of Keith Batson's team all in trouble in one lap. With Jeremy Duby, Jeff Stevens and Keith Batson himself. So, we're going back to the front. Well, not yet, because their cars are crashing. Inge Lambliana went off track over there. And now Zachary Robinson is going to dive to the inside in the Masters bocht. No, schijfvlak. That was schijfvlak. No, that was the Masters bocht. This is bocht 7. And there you see Inge Lambliana trying to fight back, but Zachary Robinson hanging tough on the outside. This is a battle for second position. While that is all happening behind Jackson Phillips. And there's now Sam Brady. Well, the 44 car was running in 5th position. I think I saw somebody blew up, and then eventually he was slow and he jacked up the whole field. And that turned himself into the wall, and just one big mess over here. Just before the Tarzanbocht, or turn number 1. But it is Jackson Phillips, the number 70 car, coming out of the Arie Lijnbocht, leading us back to caution. Once again, the caution. And, well, there you see cars with damage. A lot of cars with damage are in this field. So it is pretty much a survival race. That is all my fault. And I did it on purpose. Most of the times I'm just considering what should I do. I'm trying to find a balance between cautions and between good racing. But the thing for these road courses, it is pretty tough to have good racing. If passing is just really tough on these road courses, but the thing about road courses I like is that these road courses are really beautiful tracks. Of course, we got Spa-Francorchamps, one of the most beautiful tracks in the world. And we got plenty of more. And sometimes the racing is cool, but it's not. There's not a lot of passing compared to those oval tracks. So, thing is, third caution of the day is out, ladies and gentlemen. Over here, trying to, well, not trying to, but we'll take you to. I keep on saying trying to, but we'll take you to the replays once again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly as I had expected. The 44 car of Jeff Stevens blew up, but look at what is going to happen now. You guys know that I went to the Masters race. I've said it a couple of times in this video already. There was one big accident with an Audi of Cesar Comparico or something. He went into the wall almost exactly as Jeff Stevens went into the wall, at exactly the same spot. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Stevens is going to blow up over here, and he's going to try to make room, try to miss everything, but just nowhere to go for William Duncan. And oh, they almost hit the pit wall over there, but he runs straight into this guardrail, and there were two photographers standing there in the man, this is like the biggest deja vu I've ever had in one of these races compared to a real accident. I mean, he hit the wall in exactly the same spot. No, almost exactly the same spot, because there, right after this box, there were two photographers standing in the Cesar Comparico accident. If you want to see that accident, I've recorded it when I was there, and it's on YouTube on my other channel. But I will upload the video of the Master of G Formula 3 weekend, day 2. I finally finished that video. It's 30 minutes long though, but that video I will upload today or tomorrow, somewhere in the near future. I finally finished it, so that accident is also featured in there. So, and look at this once again. There, the 44 car, and he goes into the wall, bang, flies back on the racetrack. Keith Batson nowhere to go, Jeremy Doobie nowhere to go, and then everybody here else over here is just slow and trying to get going again, pushing each other and shoving. And there is the this is what happened to Sean Howell. Well, that's a pretty big accident, but I should rewind it. He went into the wall. There you see the 43 car went into the wall. He got turned by Bassini's, slammed into the wall over there. And there the 38 car gets turned by Leah Walker, and then into Stephen Kimball, and then into the guardrail right there. I've seen cars flip over there in real life. Not when I was watching it, but I've seen a car flip over there. But normally there are tire barriers over there. So this track should or could have some improvement to make it more like it is nowadays. But if you want to see how the racetrack looks, just look at those Master of Formula 3 weekend videos I made. I think they are pretty good videos. It was a lot of fun to go there. So, and then more cars are going to spin around here, including this 54 car. Into the wall he goes and spins around Oliver Wilson, but he saves it. So that's pretty good. Ingela Miliana went a little bit wide over here. Yes, she just couldn't keep it on the racetrack in Schijfvlak. And, well, she did a pretty good job saving it, but still it is Jackson Phillips in the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show more of this lap. We'll take you back to the green flag once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. Over here, we got Jackson Phillips in the lead. Second is the 08 car of Zachary Robinson. Third is Ingela Miliana. Fourth is Makoto Iguchi. Fifth is Sam Brady. William Duncan is sixth. Seventh we got the 88 car of Nick Capps. Eighth is Larissa Vandervoot now. Ninth is Jane Pinter. And now the 02 car of John Ciardino. Your points leader is in, is in 10th position. Once again, John Ciardino, your points leader. Second in points is, well, it could take you through the points over here. Tessa Jackson, she's running in 13th position, so that's pretty good. Zach Sasser was third in points out of the race. Michael Krakonder in the 4. He was 4th in points and he's in 24th. Then we got Josselin van Aert in 5th and she's in 11th, so that's pretty good for them. Ingela Miliana in the number 6 car is 6th in points. Jane Pinter, Larissa Vandervoot, Dirk Roogblad and Sean Howell round out your top 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get you a onboard lap over here. Onboard lap. I don't care if the caution comes out or not. I don't care if there's trouble or not. I'm just going to take you through an onboard. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the rear. Oh, and we just saw the 88 car of Nick Capps pulling up pit road, so that's not good. Look at Zachary Robinson. Is he going to have a run over here? Yes, he is. Zachary Robinson. Wrong way. There we go. Pulls down the inside. Over here, Zachary Robinson. Cannot make it though. Now he has to look out for Ingela Miliana on this outside. Going into the Gerlach bocht over here and into the Hugenholz bocht. Not sure. Oh, Ingela Miliana is gone. Out of nowhere, Ingela Miliana is gone. Oh, Ingela Miliana is gone. So there's big issues for Ingela Miliana. I'm not sure where she is. Oh, there are a couple of cars crashing. But we'll take you to second position over here. Oh, look at the 77 car. Goes a little bit wide there, but still going fine over here. The caution is out, obviously, as the cars had crashed. And look at this. Zachary Robinson now right on the rear bumper again of the number 70 car. Going into turn number 7 and turn number 8 over here. There's Sam Brady. No. Why didn't we skip the 2 car? But I don't know. Here we go. Now into the Hans Ernst bocht. This is a pretty difficult turn. And yesterday, right at this point, there was a big crash for Porsche and he went into the wall and an ambulance had to come. But I think he is all fine. So that part is actually shorter than it is in real life. So. Oh, Sam Brady, just too late. Just too late for Sam Brady. Just couldn't catch the and Ingela Miliana, now she's gone. Not sure what happened to her. So ladies and gentlemen, another caution over here. 4th caution of the day, I think. 1, 4, 7, 10. So we're in lap number 11. So indeed the 4th caution it is. We got Jackson Phillips in the lead. And I'm not sure where Ingela Miliana is. There's Nick Capps. He had issues. And looking for Ingela Miliana. Oh, there she is. Look at this. She fell back to 23rd position. So that's a tough break for her. She probably went off track over there. And you see skid marks. That's just his trouble spot of today. Ladies and gentlemen, time to take you now to the replays. Tough break for Ingela Miliana. She was running in 3rd position, battling now with Makoto Iguchi. And she's going to go off the racetrack over here in the Gerlach bocht. I bit my tongue. There she goes. Just flying too wide. And into the guardrail. And she will spin around. Quite some damage to the left side of the car. Luckily, Elisa Cortica just barely hit her. And there I see a couple of cars going into the wall as well. That's the 90. This is 69 car, and there, the 11 car went around. There we got Denise Steinauer, Michael Krakander, and Blake Hallshield going around. And I think that's all the trouble for this turn. So first we see Kelly Waters over here. This has not been her race. She gets turned by Joseph Nesto, it seems like. Joseph Nesto trying to miss everybody. And there turns Kelly Waters into the wall. Bang, they go. And there, the 14 car of Leah Walker got turned by Elisa Cortica. Yeah, everybody was just mixing up and trying to miss Inge Lambuliana over there. And Blake Hallshield in the number 7 car, he got into some trouble over here. Look at this, they went 4 wide over here. You already know that that's not going to work. Oh, that was quite interesting accident over here. Look at this. One more time. There you see Bassani spun. And then Blake Hallshield hit her in the back. That saved Bassani's. But then the 7 car gets pulled down low. And gets hit by the 4 car and by Denise Steinauer. And eventually he saved Bassani's by going off track himself, so that's not really useful for him. Bassani's will be pleased with that, but well, that team of Joseph Nesto could catch a break. So, and there, I'm not sure if cars were going off track over here. Well, they are right on the edge over here, going through Schijfvlak. Schijfvlak, yeah, this is Schijfvlak. The turn before that doesn't have a name. I'm not sure why, but I don't think there was too much trouble over here. So, ladies and gentlemen, time to take you now to the restart again. And this might be, well, I'm not sure if it's the final restart. If the caution comes out now, we probably have 2 laps to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, time to take you to the restart. Ladies and gentlemen, and we were actually, holy crap, Audacity is working as smooth as possible. Thank you. Great job, laptop. And it's not even too hot, so I think the problem might be saved a little bit. It was lagging, but at least it's still recording, so that's the biggest, most important part over there. So I'm really pleased with that. Thing is, Jackson Phillips is in the lead. We got Zachary Robinson in second. Third is Makoto Iguchi. Fourth is Sam Brady. Fifth, Larissa van der Voet. We got Jane Pinter in sixth. Seventh is William Duncan. 8th is the points leader John Cittadino. 9th is Natalie Hills. And 10th we got the 82 car of Aileen de Suiten. And we'll skim through the field fairly quickly over as we got only 2 laps to go. And we are at that part again when we only have 2 laps to go. That means that even... And also Nick Caps is still on pit road, so that's a tough break for him as he was 17th in points. So, and also, by the way, the thing that Sam Brady has commented, he is at least locked in the chase. It was a little bit of an issue with him not commenting that he might be replaced and then nobody would be locked in this chase. But now Sam Brady will be locked in the chase no matter where he finishes. But he's 16th in points, so that's pretty good. So, 2 laps to go. Or maybe 1 lap to go. If the caution comes out immediately, we'll have 1 lap to go. We got the 70 car of Jackson Phillips, who has been in the lead ever since his teammate went off track. Teammate started on the pole. Sam Brady, he started in 3rd position. So, but maybe Zachary Robinson could do something. He had a pretty good restart the previous time. Let's see if he can even have a better one this time and blow by the 70 car. Or maybe Makoto Iguchi still has something for these two. We'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Final restart of the day. It will be either a 2-lap shootout or a 1-lap shootout, depending on if the caution comes out or not, and when the caution comes out or not. The green flag is out. Sam Brady making a move on Makoto Iguchi. Not a good restart for the number 08 car of Zachary Robinson. And that is all that Jackson Phillips wanted to see. Now all he wants to see is a caution. That's all he wants to see. Still battling between the number 89 car and the 2 car. Don't go off track there, Makoto Iguchi. And, well, this... Makes it. That's amazing. The first time today that everybody has made it. So this might be the first full green flag lap of the day. And now the thing. 70 car of Jackson Phillips. He has to look out not to go off the track over here. Which we've seen leaders do more often today. Including Inge Lambuliana. Well, Inge Lambuliana wasn't the leader, but she went off track over there, including Sam Brady. So the 70 car in the lead. Zachary Robinson right behind him. Still no caution. How is that possible? We'll skim through the field over here. Turns number 7 and 8. They go through. And here we are, up front again. With Jackson Phillips, your Daytona 500 winner. Ever since then it has went south. His been miserable. His season has been completely miserable as he's 35th in points. No chance of getting in this chase, most likely. But here, in this number 70 car, the Jack Daniels Tennessee Honey scheme for today here at Zandvoort will take the white flag. We have a green flag finish over here with the number 70 car in the lead. Can maybe Zachary Robinson have a run on him? That's the question. I'm not sure. Ladies and gentlemen, the final part of this lap I'm going to do in Dutch again if I can. The thing is, for me, commenting in Dutch is... Oh, now we have a caution. And we have the 53 car who was stuck over... I think he went off the racetrack in the Arie Luijendijk bocht. Oh, we got more trouble over here. That's number 54 car, so the caution is out, but that doesn't really matter too much for our leader. As... Oh, he goes a little bit wide over there. He has to look out not to go off the racetrack here. I think he's doing pretty fine. Ooh, the 08 car did go off track though. And I think the top 10 hasn't changed too much. Maybe some people have made passes, but... And there's Kyle Thomas on pit road. And a couple of others with damage. But ladies and gentlemen, it's the number 70 car of Jackson Phillips. He's going to go into the Hans Ernst bocht over here. This is really a difficult turn, I can tell you that. A quick left, left-hander. And we've seen plenty of cars go off track over here. But ladies and gentlemen, it is Jackson Phillips over here in the number 70 car. He has been the strongest all day long. Led the most laps of today. But ladies and gentlemen, it is Jackson Phillips die de race gaat winnen. Hier op Zandvoort. Jackson Phillips wint het. De wedstrijd eindigt hier onder een gele vlag situatie. Maar dat maakt niet zoveel uit voor de leiders. Want het was gewoon de laatste ronde. Dus dan hebben we geen cautions of ook maar wat ook. Safety car, whatever. Anymore. Man, this is really tough to do Dutch commentary. I'm used to switching between Dutch and English all the time. With typing. At least I have conversations with, for example, John C. Dino, Joseph van Nesto, and sometimes others as well in English, and then with other people in Dutch, like Sannekoers and the Aapjes. Flagman, the flagman, still waving his flag over there. And there's a red flag over here. I have no clue why there's a red flag there. I'm not sure, but doesn't matter. Flagman's still waving his flag over here, and oh, it seems like the pace car has picked up the wrong person, but that doesn't really matter. So we're still waiting for this car. Oh, he's not even going to finish. Oliver Wilson, number 54 car, comes in the pit red lane. And oh no. That means that the results will still not be official now. Look at this. Oh, now they are official. Oh, that's fine. So ladies and gentlemen, showing you everything over here. People that have retired: Zach Sesser, Dirk Roogloot, and Kenny Bill. Sannekoers as well. Oh, I didn't even miss her. Oops. Jeff Stevens, Keith Batson took each other out. Sean Howell over there, as well as Kyle Thomas, and Nick Capps was just on pit road for biggest part of the race. Oliver Wilson. Oh, there Makodi Gucci gets turned into the wall or something. Not sure what happened over there, but ladies and gentlemen, first we're gonna take a look at the replay of what happened, bring us in our final caution of the day. It happened in the Arie Luijendijk bocht, I think, or the Kumo bocht maybe, but we'll take a look what happened over here. Ladies and gentlemen, it happened in the section between the Kumo bocht and the Arie Luijendijk bocht. And it happened with the 53 car of Kyle Thomas. Look at this. He drives into the Kumo bocht over here. And then, I'm not sure what happened, but he slides wide or something. There, oh, the 41 car of Keith Black loses it and turns. Oh, they had to miss the 12 car over there and hard into the wall goes Kyle Thomas in the 53 car. BMW totaled over there. And the 12 car, I think he went off track over there. I'm not sure about the 41 car where he went. I think he went through the gravel as well. But the 12 car went off track over there. Jeffrey Buckeye, he just drove in too hard over there, I think. Yeah, just drove in way too hard into the Kumo-bocht. Then he's there on the gravel. And oh man, that was a really hard hit though. And now he gets turned by the number 9 car into the 54 car. And the 54 car, well, he wants to pull on pit road, but that's not possible because there's a wall over there. Has always been a wall over there, as long as I can remember. But Kyle Thomas really hit that wall hard. Cameron 1 will show you better how hard he hit that wall. Look at this. Trying to miss 12 car, which came back on track, and oh my goodness. Hard hit for Kyle Thomas into the gravel trap, into the barrier. And he gets stuck in the barrier. I'm surprised that he's actually still trying to get out. Trying to get out, sort of. And now he's giving up. Saying, you know what, never mind. So Kyle Thomas, let's take... Oh, whoops. Let's go on board with him over here. Maybe we can also catch what the 12 car... Yeah, there you see the 12 car is right in front of him. Look at this. There he goes off track. Right there. And now, well, Kyle Thomas... Oh man, that was a hard hit. Now he's stuck in the gravel trap. So we're going to get one more replay over this and then we're going to end it. As the 12 car of... Oops. There we go. Jeffrey Buckeye went off track once again. We've already shown this, but that doesn't matter. And then he goes on the racetrack again. There goes 54 into the wall. Also 7 car of Blake Holschild hit him. Then he will get turned coming on the front stretch again. Exactly the same spot as where Peter Dumbrick went flipping over in 2003 or 2004 it was. That was the biggest crash I think Zandvoort ever had since 2000 or so. That was really big crash. He flipped over like 4 times. And I was there, but I was on the other side of the racetrack. I was more towards the Tarzanbocht. So I was in the dunes. I didn't see anything of that happening. So eventually the red flag came out. We didn't know that. And then we heard that Peter Dumbrick has had an incredibly hard crash. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's over here. There we go. Hankook as over there. Well, that's the sponsor of DTM, or at least the Hankook delivers the tires for the DTM series. So Jackson Phillips in a Nissan wins over here. Once again, everybody who's out the race. Zachary Robinson in second, third Sam Brady, great race for that team. Makodi Gucci in fourth, Larissa Vandervoot in fifth, we got Jane Pinter in sixth, William Duncan in seventh, Natalie Hills in eighth, John Cittadino in ninth, the points leader, and second in points right behind him, Tessa Jackson. So that means the points difference between John Cittadino and Tessa Jackson was 3 points. Now it is 4 points, not too much. Third in points, Zach Sasser, tough race for him, that last. Michael Krakonder in the 4 car, pretty tough race for him as well. In 26th, he was 4th in points. 5th in points, Jules van Aert. A 12th place finish, so that's pretty good for her. Then we got Inge Lambliana in the 01 car. Well, she was doing fine until she crashed. Still finished 18th, so that's decent. 6th in points. 7th in points was Jane Pinter. He finished in 6th position. By the way, the 2 brand new... Oh, now he's going to lag. Now he's going to lag. That is stupid, but... you probably missed that part. Now it's going to be messy up again. But Jane Pinter and Aileen Seid in their new Mercedes is finished in 6th and 11th. So that's pretty good for Mercedes in their first first race for the new types. Larissa Vandervoot was 8th in points and she finished in 5th position. So solid job for her. Dirk Roogloot in the 57 did not finish. He is in 41st. He was 9th in points, so it continues to struggle, Dirk Roogloot. Then we got Sean Howell, also didn't finish. He was 10th in points. And finished in 36th. So ladies and gentlemen, it's all over here at Zandvoort. We're going to say goodbye in a few moments. First off, next time we'll go to Coca-Cola Super Speedway again for the Vodafone 500. That's going to be a pretty great race, most likely. Race number 15. After that... after Richmond we'll have the replacement signups. If William Duncan does not comment, Chris Washer will fill in for him. And I have a brand new painted car. I painted like 1.5 weeks ago, and I will show that in that video, so you can choose between 4 cars. It is most likely. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Congratulations, Jackson Phillips' second victory in the Phillips Cup Series, second career victory, as he won the Daytona 500, and now he wins over here the Syntix Stock Car Challenge at Zandvoort, Circuit Park Zandvoort, I always say. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for watching. Bedankt voor het kijken. Ik zie jullie de volgende keer weer. Stark Super Speedway Series Race next weekend, most likely. So. Bedankt voor het kijken. We zeggen hier gedag vanaf RTL 7. En ik zie jullie weer de volgende keer. Bedankt voor het kijken. Phillips Cup Series Season 6 2013. And now we'll see how good the audio has worked. I think at one time it was lagging, but now it's lagging again. But it is lagging, but not skipping, and skipping is the biggest problem. But we'll see how it works with editing, and keep an eye on the Facebook page, because if it is not working good, then I might consider doing a pause or something, or maybe I'm going to do something else with finding a different recording program. But the thing is, I love Audacity, and the Audacity is amazing. It's really working well, but just this laptop is just one big piece of shit. So that was just one bad drumming solo. Anyway, I'll see you next time with these vroom vroom cars.
I wanna know if this